Find the emergency supplies? Damn it. Good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. For the droids. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines, and the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them. Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids. Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last forever, so make it count. Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids. You could, if you have the skill in a stealth field generator. These droids rely on thermal sensors. The good thing is, that explosion down there kicked up so much heat and steam it may blind them. A bit, but not much. Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon. In close combat, the guy with the vibroblade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is. Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb laser fire. You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that could take a while, and it leaves you a target. There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence. Watch where you step. If you have any skill with demolition, if you have survey gear or a safety harness. Those mining droids, especially the excavator models, are designed to arm and set. Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the mine. If you see one of those excavators, watch out. They may use their undeployed charge. Watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough. The central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on. Sure. If you have a stealth field generator, it'd make it an easy walk to the central droid controller. Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Everybody here?
What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with her on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So she's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. She's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If she's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have her walking around here. Well, I don't know what she'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Korda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Yeah, I'm picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there? The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels. I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you...
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance? Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve. Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination. Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation. Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship. Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master. Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning. Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious. Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of fuel juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold. Clarification. By locked, I... Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master. Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty. Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress. Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating... Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function. Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty. Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this. 3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of course. Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be our common. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit this individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? Answer. Then that would... Of course, Master. Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him. My recitation? Oh, yes, Master.
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone there! Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in Decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to Of course, Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid, Master. This model has been responsible. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of... Clarification. Oh, yes, Master. Sometimes the facilitation of communication, the unspoken threat... fact, Master.
Finished the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands. Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior course, so... There's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off. Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master's the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy. That the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. That can't be good. Everyone knows that all the Jedi who followed Revan fell to the dark side. Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Korta. Korta said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick. But I don't think Korta and his men are gonna give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid. He seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Korta wouldn't... With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens. When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code. The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it, though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance? And then, I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility.
Recitation.
5 droids, burning through the outer door.
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication. Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you in... Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate. Clarifying query. Did the T3... Although the door could have been opened from the opposite side without much difficulty, a flaw in the emergency lockdown procedure. Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have... If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section. Apology. If that were the case, the severed comm link would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing them. Rapid retraction. Why, yes, it would be unfortunate if... Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the... Warning. I encourage you to weary resignation. Correction. Oh, I already put... Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid. Musing. In the last conjecture, I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid. Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is maintenance control, voice print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance... Answer, Master. Objection, Master. proud answer. Master, I believe my vocabulator is working adequately enough to accommodate your request. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master? Condescending explanation. Music. Answer.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility. On the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Huh? What are you doing out there? You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick. What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
he has come. This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the medbay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, she could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to her? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down. We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe she could... No. She's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Kotor and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? Is...
Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tour na saganich. Gravawe no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto neliep green patado. Trawinsto busuto neliep gran patada. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winterunto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibor no bodat. Dosane caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Relibe coronto so mele grima con corregim passa. Rechu contrada suma con cere non grum. Geractada cemenza bingar rukutoto und chuchur ramananza. Der winterunto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibor no bodat. Dosane caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tour na saganich. Gravawe no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto neliep green patado. Trawinsto busuto neliep gran patada. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winterunto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibor no bodat. Dosane caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Fera to rampada no rinca nel camera cella fibor no. Turu kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere sene sensen. En es tranda un lontros na what is Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tour na saganich. Gravawe no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto neliep green patado. Trawinsto busuto neliep gran patada. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winterunto wakere que wapa terra chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibor no bodat. Dosane caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Fera to rampada no rinca nel camera cella fibor no. Turu kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere sene sensen. En es tranda un lontros na what is
One of you send sense in Drawicha Canel Commercial la Fibonalot.
Your ears always were too big, CN. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher.
This may be the beginning of a long... Just the...
Sir, couldn't we...
No,
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here. Unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter. Managed to use the holo transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
The transmission gives the code to open the turbolift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are... The transmission gives the code to open the turbolift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17...
Hello? Dude, I just realized my mic wasn't picking up. That's weird. Holy shit, I've been talking off and on. And it didn't look like my mic was picking up at all. So that's fucking cool. Lovely. There it is. Oh, I didn't even see what I picked up. Survey gear, see. Melee weapon. Blaster pistol. Frag grenade. So. Physical damage is only 1 to 6. Speaking stick hunter. Versus vibro cutter, which is 1 to 10. And double as about a staff mate. And the anchoring pike I'm going to take and use this. Sadly, this is better though. Where's the blaster pistol? 1 to 8. Balance +2 +0 versus penalty if used in the offhand. So I could dual of these though. So if I put that there. to put that there. I don't want the staff, but it doesn't look like it's as good. I wonder if she even heard me say hello back to her. That's frustrating. Wonder how long my headset wasn't working right.
What did you want to talk to me about? I have to suit up and drill the 3219K asteroid claim within the hour, so talk quick.
I heard you had plans for the Jedi, about selling her to the exchange.
Yeah, but security already set their piece on that, didn't they? Nobody's getting sold to anyone.
Are they? I've seen the logs you've been accessing. Maybe the two of us could work something out.
It doesn't matter what we work out. We wouldn't make one hyperspace jump before what's left of the Republic was on us.
If you have a way off this station, I can cover our tracks, and ensure the Republic is not alerted to our presence.
Well, I may know someone. Works the system on special jobs. He may want to know details, but I might be able to arrange transport.
I've seen the logs. I know you've already asked him and given the details. Once he agrees, I can handle the rest.
Handle the rest? Like how?
When the time comes, I'll contact you via comlink. Maintenance out.
Since when did the maintenance officer grow some horns? What did you want?
I don't think that was the maintenance officer. But I know someone who can sound like the maintenance officer. Maybe I'll find a better, like, staff type weapon. Breath mask. It's where they're never going to get around fixing it and the food processors. Again, the next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just the breath mask here just in case it's bent. I have all the chemicals. Lab station. I mean, I got 19 of these. Antidote kit. I could make one of those. Critical hits, stimulants, mines, grenades. Antidote kit might not be a bad idea. That's right. Save game. Let's save real quick. Malik. Balls. Access can't open to the left door. Incorrect code. What? Code to the trailer. Someone must have changed the code after the lockdown.
almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you murglak. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Korta, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You. It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing her identity and then trying to harm her. And that I cannot allow.
Statement. You are a risk, Korta. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Mocking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Almost didn't.
Accidentally restarted it. Booze.
Mocking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Okay. Boo, boo, boo,
Emergency lockdown overridden.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once. The one that fired upon the Ebon Hawk as we attempted to rescue you. And he will not let us go without blood being shed. The story is a long one, and time is short. We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has...
Where am I going now? Medical lab in that station. Oh. Invisible van.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking? Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station. Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue. Clarification. Assassin droid is such a crude term, Master, reserved for Durasteel drones uploaded with only the most archaic kill programs. The function I perform has been referred to as wanton slaughter. I prefer to see it as a means of facilitating communication, resulting in the termination of hostilities. Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us. Answer? You misunderstand me, Master. Those droids were there to guard you. As I said, I did not anticipate you awakening from the tank. You are quite a hardy specimen for a Jedi, a rung-toe among humans, if you will indulge me the metaphor. Besides, as you proved, Master, such droids could never pose a threat to a Jedi. The droids were custodial in nature, cleaning the facility of other distractions. Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been a difficult target to find. You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order. Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master. I happened to be serving as a protocol droid on the Harbinger when you booked passage. After that, it was a simple matter to sabotage the Harbinger and call for a retrieval. Irritated statement. However, when the Ebon Hawk appeared and salvaged us from the wreckage, I was forced into a series of rapid recalculations, culminating in our current situation. Chiding answer. My programming However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and... Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. If you resist my attempts to return you to your kotor tank, however, I may inadvertently fracture your skeleton. Resignation. Very well, Master.
This shall not stop us for long. This shall not stop us for long.
Everyone down! Time to even the odds.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
Yes.
Statement. Self-destruct 3. 2.
I hear you.
Systems failing, Master.
What is it? Why are we stopping? I know we need to get out.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
What did it say?
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
No, that's not.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any...
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blast of fire. This place...
Then what are we doing on this? You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the...
If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded. Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their navicomputer. They'd have to. Well, we'd have to get to the bridge, I mean... Well, that's the biggest problem.
That is a sound plan. Our enemies gather while we wait here.
All right.
Maybe should underweave. Before we go running off that way, make sure we find anything else, because that's the command deck right there, I believe. That's why that doesn't work on droids.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim. There's not enough ships out there, and we're already hard-pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction. I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malak, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have... As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic level priority, whether she knows it or not. We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure. We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there is a Sith presence in the region, the ID signature on the freighter, did you...
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even...
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is a...
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she...
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral...
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing.
Query. You sent...
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious.
Statement. I shall use... as always.
Good items. Oh man, that scream is dope though. 5% versus electricity. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, so that's the way we need to go to escape. So if I go down that line,
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept.
I'm curious. I pull this back up. Gameplay. No. It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna let me use my controller. I can do stuff with it, but I can't. Okay. Oh, deposits. I will say that scream move I got though was fucking epic.
Everyone down! Time to even the odds.
I want you guys to drop stuff. The door's been sealed and can't be opened. Blaster pistol. Escape pod. Once I've been locked, they cannot be used. Yeah, those guys aren't dropping anything. Oop, 1 second here. Just realized I didn't have my stream stuff pulled up. Like a silly goose. Not that there's a bunch of reviewers to begin with. Plastil, Pilastil.
Are you all right?
This was your room? When?
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
Alright, then there's armband, data pad. Request a report to the operator medical bay for routine examination routine. The routine is obvious. Simply insert this data pad to the injections. Skill too low, really? Well, after that, huh?
Fallen. I will silence this one. Force immunity stone. Character's target. As you receive a +1 combat. Close to shoot these characters are really good. Six. Very much. Training characters increase reaction times. Stealth run. Speed flow reduces with weapon or two weapons, one in each hand. Speed reduces the attack additional 2/2 to a total of -4. And -4 offhand. Use a balanced weapon. Offhand can further reduce.
Here's all partners and then use and power.
This shall not stop us for long. Yes. Fits her very well. Oh. That's where I should go. So that's the medical bay. No. Let's go out here. During your last night, you were administered that would kill him remains what rendered you unconscious when the hospital.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
He's a Sith.
This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
I was lost.
Let's settle it. Time to take you down to size. More where that came from.
Focus.
Computer use demolition security. Ooh, those are pretty good.
What is it?
I hear you.
Did I miss that? Oh, no, it's empty. Little to fuel. There's probably another fight and gear back here. Yep.
Everyone down!
Focus.
I don't know whether this new escape is a gift or a curse after the destruction of kotor2 when it accidentally activated that frag mine. SK stepped into its place without a hitch. The problem is it doesn't take commands very well. Most of the time, I have no idea whether it's been, where it's been. There's no reports. It's been sighted in the crew quarters and the captain, with the captain in the maintenance and even in med lab, of all places. And when I asked Joy about it, it was me as from our mouth response about facility communication. I don't know who commissioned these educators, but I don't like them. That's the one that I can't open. No, I can't open. I figured one of these might have something on it, but I don't know. Turbo lift. Engine deck.
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick. You don't survive on the rim as long as I have without knowing when trouble's coming. All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Since anything puts him at rest when he gets a bad feeling, it's recommended that you save your game. Scan atom. I'll see. I'll take that. Atom. Worry. Oh, I bet you're about to fight a boss like maybe type. Maybe Malik. Some sort of strong foe. There's Malik.
I came to warn you, Jedi. You know not what path you walk.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
I came to warn you,
He cannot
Jedi.
kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run. I shall be along shortly.
Josh Advisor. Ooh. And a vibro blade. Excuse me. Defense. Josh Advisor armor. Defense bonus 3, max dexterity bonus plus 4. Skills persuade plus 1, charisma plus 2, wisdom. Does not restrict use of force powers. Josh Advisors possess a strong understanding of the force and are a respectful wisdom of the Josh and concentrate on social study of the force, seeking to understand at a mental level rather than a spiritual one. Josh are typically exceptional diplomats, but are less. Well, I mean, I'm going to equip it. Vibroblade should be better. Fully upgradable. Very similar, but that one's upgradable. I wonder if I do that right now. Oh wow, she looks dope as shit right now. She can't equip that thing. Reroute. I'm not sure you lower on parts. Maintenance towards down in engines. It's good. Some sturdy looking armor. I like that. Hopefully the other way is the way I'm supposed to go because I'm going this way. Upgrade items. Josh armor equipped. Upgrade item. Versatile slashing, but bludgeoning, piercing. Immediate attribute damage armor underlay. Can't have it right. I see. So towards energy versus energy. Armor and robes. Bio restorative underlay. Underlay can have a variety of effects. It gives you regeneration. I might do the Durasteel underlay though. Cell ion. Damage bonus versus droids. That's mild. It's moderate. His voice and his blade. Burning get bonus 1 slashing. Symbol. So I can change him up as much as I want. Well, this room is worth walking in for sure. My vibro blade is way better now. I need to go that way. Get around the sealed door into the hangar where the Evanhawk is. But I know I'm going to regret this.
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
What's wrong? Are you all right? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you? Huh? How do you know that? Look, if she's in pain, then that pain's buying us time we can't afford to waste. Especially if Sleeps with Vibroblades gets tired of playing with her and decides to use us for practice next.
Hey, look! It's T3! It's your boy!
It's a utility droid. Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
Can't kill T3, he's my home. Make program specs on demand. We can also upgrade items so fast. Jeez! Influence gain T3 and 4. Fuck yeah, bud. Really? Barricade components and hangar twin pipe control components. Actually, you know what? I know he can. His skills super fucking high. For real, though. I was trying to keep him literally from running in there like that, and then she ran in there like that, just all fucking willy-nilly like. Oh, that's a repair kit. I want that back. There we go. So you have downloaded. One sec. I can actually show you. Let's see. I only have a few, but I like what they've done. What difference they've made, that is. Let's see. Where is it? Workshop. Home. Popular. Where are mine at? Mine are. Surveys, discussion, home collections, subscribed items. Yeah, I only have 3, 4, 5 right here. I got the high quality skyboxes, 2 better credit rewards, and then I have the ultimate character overhaul. Official version, fixed lightsaber colors. I thought I had number 2, but and then I have the this one, which is it's basically a package, has a bunch of stuff that was left in the coding that they went through and set up. I was looking at trying to find something that actually dealt with some of the skinning for the weapons and improved looks, but just through Steam Workshop I haven't seen much yet. So not a lot, but the one is a pretty big package. It depends on which one you're talking about. Coruscant, no, but it has the one that has the Sith planet. I do have that one, yeah. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Went over to recover it and set it off. No, I haven't. I don't even know if I've been that far in the storage, to be honest. Yeah, no, I've never been that far, though it has my curiosity. I do like the character remodeling. I do think it does look really good. Myself. Oh no shit. That rough? Quick skills. Let's see. That up. Freak injury. Computer use. Persuade. I want to be quite persuasive. Let's see. It's not hard like at all, but a lot of walking. Well, everyone is fan voice acting with earbud. Ooh, I could see how that part could definitely be rough. Yes, we're gonna use that right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think that probably wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't with like earbud microphones and had actual microphones. I can get that now. I can't get that yet, which is the main one I wanted. I thought I had this one. All the persuasions. One of the things that does throw me off a little bit though is I do feel like I'm leveling up really fast and stronger than I should be almost. I don't know if that is the case because it's been so long since I played through this game. And the last time I played it, I got fucking stuck. I'd probably end up playing through it anyways and cringe my way through it, but you never know. I might like it anyways. Game splitter. Let's see. Oh my ducking bay.
Everyone down!
I only vaguely remember, to be honest. need to turn the music down a little bit. It still sounds super fucking loud. But, see, I don't remember, because I honestly, the last playthrough I did on this was the furthest I'd ever played, and I don't even remember how far it was, and with at least one of these mods, I can't really go and play it. I had to start new, which, I mean, doesn't bother me too much. But, I honestly can't remember. I remember being stuck, though. So, I was kind of gonna have to... Yeah, I noticed it was loud as shit. I forgot I need to access it with him. But yeah, I vaguely remember going up a giant elevator and then there being snow and fighting someone and just getting my ass handed to me. I picked up the piece I needed. Why is it not? Do I need to put it in down here? Fuck. Where do I... Yeah, I'm confused. I thought I put it in up here. Oh, there it is. Fucking dumb. There are a bunch of those down here. Oh, there's so many droids. Ooh. For the healing item, since I accidentally went here. Med pack. Should have done the one that just totally stops in the tracks. Demolitions. There it is. What the fuck? Repair and security. Oh, security boy. Pick up all this stuff. That's it. Okay. I wish your party showed up on the mini-map, but I guess that's a feature that might predate some of this. You dumbass. Are you shitterton? Alright, so that hurt. Guess I'll have a shitload of mines though. Bring out the main console, slice the system. I got 8 spikes and 10 parts. Is this okay? Tip to shut down demons. Ooh. That. Replace some of those. I I think I've had to run through there before, as is. So I didn't have shit. Heat shielding, Mark 1. Precision chamber, Mark 1. Good items. I got another fuel generator. Will it plus 2? Music really is loud as all fuck in this game. Vibranium basic Moonlight blade. So what's that? Get right. Slow once aboard, you'll be leaving the mining facility for good. Let me save that real quick. Pretty sure I got everything I need there. Man, those visuals though. That is so loud and I can't do anything about it. I apologize. This hurts me and you. No one can hear. So they had boarded the ship to repel the boarders. Did they really? I didn't. 2 Sith assault troopers remain. Force stream because it's the bestest.
Time to take you down the side.
Oh, Sith troopers. More Sith troopers, more experience. Oh, I guess that's true. What happened? How did you survive? Oh, I see. It is doing that thing, so I'm probably gonna have to save and turn it off as soon as I can. Yeah, either they hit us or they hit an extra and they go. So we clear the field, and they're going to have to clear us off. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna, once I have a chance, I'm gonna have to save and close it out and reopen it, because it just keeps skipping. It's doing the whole conversation skip thing. It's on its way to Telos? Fortunately, I didn't hear the...
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus. You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk. Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds. True, but as one trained in the Force, I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to... Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
T3's the shit.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Don't you insult T3. T3 is the man.
Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi. The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed. Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain... That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is great.
Look, enough with the wheel.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything.
That's the first smart thing I've heard since you two...
For a time, yes. Telos may be such a place. All our paths seem to lead us there.
There's literal records of
Perhaps
you being
there,
taken there.
if you are willing, I can train you. You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it carries with it a terrible price. And in the end... Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. But we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just...
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially... I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand... Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck mine. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got...
Well, it's now working. Weird. She kinda be a bitch though. For sure though, right? Like, fuck her. I mean, she's not exactly the nicest person on the planet to begin with, so I mean, there's that factor. Skills. My Skittles. This power gives strategy to fit formations. They can also flip those things back. Force Scrape is dope. Mind Trick. They're distracted for 30 seconds. Final player gets too close to interact with them. That's not till 12. Burst of Speed. Force Valor. This increases physical attribute saving throws of the Jedi and all primers 2 points. Barrier shields Jedi and the Force, absorbing the first 4 points of damage. Damage over above first. Force deflection. Let's add that one. Do diddly do diddly dee diddly doo. Alright, I'm actually gonna save and get off. Because I gotta wash some clothes, make dinner, and do a few things. I might be on after a bit though. And if you send a follow my way, it should notify you if I'm getting on. But I definitely should be back. 100% agree with you. She definitely be a bitch though. I've never been a huge fan of hers. T3 though. T3's my boy. He the boy though. But alright.